Hey guys, welcome back for day 5, I think. Yeah, manifesting change. So today I want to talk about how we're shifting out of perceiving limitations. So, right before we discovered manifestation, we believed in a fixed reality where life was a certain way. We didn't have this power to change things and to alter things and essentially to have everything that we want. We thought we were limited to being this version of ourselves, this personality, this identity that had things go a certain way for them. And we moved into being able to change into anybody that we want to be, obviously depending on whatever the manifestation is. You step into the identity of that person that has it effortlessly. So we start from breaking down our limitations about life itself, the fact that you are consciously creating it and you have that power to do whatever you want. So that's shifting out of that identity, out of that, I don't want to say victim, but out of that almost powerless state to one of empowerment and just absolute knowing that you can have it all, you can be it all, you are all. Essentially, just realizing your relationship to everything around you is no longer outside of you, but it's actually coming from within. So you shift and completely shatter those limitations. And then from the limitations of, let me see, I have my notes. Just realizing that it's really just your beliefs that you're changing. And like in the little picture I had, it said limiting beliefs are not facts. So your beliefs are no longer going to be something that's solid that you have no power to change. You go from having a set in stone belief that you feel like you can't really get out of to being able to just picking it like you're at a buffet. You're like, oh, well, I don't want that belief anymore, so let me get this one. Like, it's literally that simple to choose it instead of something that feels so hard to change. The thing about beliefs are that when you have a certain belief system, that's how you perceive reality. So part of that belief's job is to show you evidence of whatever it is that you believe, or basically whatever that assumption is. So if you believe that life is a certain way for you and that this is how things go for you, the job of that belief system is to verify that and give you the assurance of whatever that belief that you are currently holding. So when you're deciding on a new belief, um, obviously it might take a little bit of time for you to see like full blown, like, consistent evidence of it, but it's pretty automatic. The same way negative limiting beliefs will show you all these limitations, positive beliefs have to reinforce themselves in a positive way. So when you can break down this idea of limiting beliefs, like in nature, all beliefs are limiting. They're going to limit you to whatever perception of a reality supports whatever the belief is. So that's one way that you can kind of change your relationship to beliefs, knowing that they all naturally reinforce themselves and give you evidence of that state of being. So when you're choosing a new belief, like anything is possible for me, I have it all of my manifestations are here, everything always works out for me, things like that, just know they're going to reinforce themselves, but you have to continue choosing those beliefs the same way you were choosing the limited ones. It had nothing to do with the years you spent believing something. It's literally just you consistently choosing it in each now moment. So I just want to look at my notes because I had other stuff, but I think I covered it. But yeah, so the main thing is beliefs are just really choices. Now we're seeing that they're not facts. They're not something that can't be changed instantaneously just by you choosing it. Like just how you put on an outfit every day, you put on a new belief that serves you and you continue to choose that one until it feels normal. Or if you say, I've always been good at manifesting, I've always gotten everything that I want, everything has always been easy for me. Like, you continue to tell that story and you just say, okay, it's always been normal for me to have what I want. Like, you could affirm or just remind yourself, like, okay, well, this is my belief now. So seeing that I have this belief, even though things don't look like they've changed, well, according to my belief, it has to be in my favor. So I know that this is going to turn itself around. So just the real way to erase limitation is just kind of realize that it can't even really exist if you don't choose it anymore. Just recognize, like I said, beliefs are limiting in nature. So, what is it that you want to believe in? Because even a good belief obviously is going to limit you to good things, which isn't a bad thing, but it just goes to show you whether it's good or um, good or bad, not in a judgmental sense, but just in terms of the type of things that happen to you, wanted or unwanted, desired or undesired. Whatever it is, you have a choice, and you just decide, okay, well, I was choosing lack before, whether I knew it or not, but now I want to choose to have more abundance. So, how can I decide a different belief? Like, even the word limiting belief in itself doesn't have to be a negative thing. Like, when we decided that all beliefs are limiting, so that's not a bad thing. It's just the structure of beliefs and how it's meant to kind of rewire your mind to perceive whatever falls within that category. So that state is obviously going to have manifestations that accompany it. It's going to have thoughts, feelings, and circumstances that will be viewed from that point of view. So I don't really think there's much else to say on this because that's pretty straightforward. So you just literally decide that, okay, well, now I'm not limited anymore, or I never was. However, you want to manifest that for yourself, whatever tense you want to use. But I think that pretty much covers it. So the thing about change is that just decide change is easy, it's natural, and just keep putting your awareness on how you want change to be for you. Like, it's easy, it's fun, you love it, it's always exciting, it's always just such a amazing thing to go through. Change always helps you have realizations about yourself or whatever you want the experience to be for you. Change always happens fast, it's instant. For me, a lot of things I struggled with was within my mind and feelings. I would beat myself up about reacting to things, not fully understanding that the things themselves don't change. It's just my relationship to it that changes. So that in itself doesn't have to be a limitation. It's just changing your perspective enough for you to feel differently towards certain things. So I think that's a good way to conclude day 5. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.